Hey there, my name is Masniak, and in this video I'll be explaining to you the best ways to choose a good name for your level. First of all, I want to clarify that this is subjective since it's from my point of view, so you are allowed to think about this topic however you want. That being said, let's hit into the video. Level names are actually underrated since that's what you see whenever you mention about the level. And nowadays it's as easier to search for any recent level to find unpolished and lazy names, even looking up into the awarded tab. So what are the kind of names that we shouldn't use? First, we have got capital letters problem. Incorrect capitalization and random capitals are not cool. I have seen many levels that use either all the letters uppercase or all the letters lowercase. From my point of view, the correct way to use capital is using uppercase letters at the beginning of every word in the name, except articles and prepositions. Also, try not to use more than 3 words for name that are all substantives, adjectives or verbs. Another thing I have already seen a lot, and probably the thing that pisses me off the most, are those levels named after someone, or just better explained, levels that are called wrapped up, like wrapped up that, wrapped up this. That's not cool. Thinking that Raptor will think you're a nice guy just because you named a level after him is a dumbest thought. Please do not do that, it's literally awful. But there's something even worse than naming levels after Raptor, and that is about naming levels after moderators. There are rated levels called Fulmarins, Vapen Y, Jagos, Reefer, Partition Sin, Bali, Alkali, Rastam. Well, I guess there are more. So the thing here is that including a moderator name into your level name just for getting a sense that whether could happen or not is a bad idea. On the other side, we have some more original stuff if they could be told so, like yeah, this, but it just became overused by other people, which makes it very weird at some point. And last but not least, another kind of names are the overused names. Yeah, just that simple. Try thinking a bit more of it. It's not that hard to look for a name that not most of the level uses. Okay, now we have a general concept of how a name shouldn't be. Let's see how a name should be and how to choose one easier. I'll start off by explaining how I did choose the name for my level Explosive Flow. First, I generally like to use 2 words for a name or 1 word name with a fusion of 2 names. Using 2 words can describe a level better, and 1 word can complement each other to make it good sounding, just like Explosive Flow. This name has an adjective and substantive. For choosing substantives, adjectives or verbs, you always need to consider these 3 factors: the sound mood, the kind of gameplay, and most important, the level main theme. In Explosive Flow, the explosive word comes from the sound mood factor. You can see, for example, in this point, that the song and the level itself, which is made out of the song, has kind of an explosive feeling there, and so the song remains to the end, having other explosive-ish points also. The flow word was chosen for 2 reasons. The factor that influences this is the kind of gameplay. In this part, the gameplay has certain flow, which can be related to the name. And the other reason this word was chosen is that this word has only 1 vocal. Pay attention here. The word explosive has got 3 vocals and each of them are different. The pronunciation of explosive, a word that has an X also, is more complicated than flow. So same flow, and it's a pronunciation word after a hard pronunciation word like explosive, make the whole name to fit each other. But this is more on how the speaking is and not so much on the actual meaning. Anyway, it's an example I can give how 2 words can complement correctly. Other cases of well complement are 2 words that start with the same letter. That gives a feeling that the words are connected and sound similar at first, which makes the words seem to fit to each other. These are just some examples of how a name can be chosen. Another very used and useful way is using strange words that you can invent by yourself, or just a long and complicated word that is not very common and people could remember. But be careful, this has 2 sides. The player could either remember the word for not seeing that word too often, as they can forget it for the same reason. Don't forget to take care on that. And last, if you are truly blank and you don't come up with anything, you would rather take the song name for the level, just like the early ages. A song name can be better than a Raptor Parade this or something, but don't forget to take care of how the song name is. A level called If Androids Have Dreams, They Probably Have Nightmares Too. Well, firstly, the name character limit is 19 letters, so it won't fit, but if it could, it won't be alright. Well, I explained as much as could. This is also a way to explain my point of view of nowadays names. Hope you have enjoyed and have understood something. This is the first tutorial I do with my voice, so if you didn't understand anything, don't mind dropping a comment and I will gladly help you. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like in this video if you liked it, of course. And yeah, my name is Mazing and hope to see you in the next video.